Hi again, this is Rick with AmazingAccuracy.com, and today is November 16th, 2015. It's currently 10:35 p.m. Chicago time. Yes, it's been a long time since I last did a video. Well, I've been very busy. I've got lots of projects going on, and my focus has also been on updating the provisions charting software that you see here. And so I apologize, but then again, these things happen. I thought I'd touch on gold because there are some things that I noticed coming up here in gold. Let me stick a couple of things in here real quick. All right, there we go. Okay, now we're looking at the daily chart right now. Back here around November 22nd, I mentioned that um, if we had a potential lower DSP for 1022, we'd want to sell this market. We did get that here. Prices did move a little higher, and then you had this big major collapse. So uh, I knew from cycles something was going to happen here. I certainly didn't realize it was going to be this pronounced, but we'll take it. Um, and then it came down here a day following this F date here. It rose today, November 16th, made its high inside the daily overbought zone. You see here this overbought zone. Then the close lower on the day, and this is for this F date here. Now, these are daily, so it's just all short-term turns. And I suspect prices then declining towards the end of this week. That is what I would hope would happen because these little indicators that I've got going down here, you can see 1118 and 1120. I'm really interested in the end of this week, around 18, 19, 20, because if you look here on this weekly chart, and you can see that since putting in that major top in October, week ending October 16th, which I have indicated here, and it was in this major overbought, I would love to see, even though it did move higher well today, the first day of the week, it made a weekly swing bottom for here, which is inside this week's weekly turn date by 1 bar. I would still like to see this go lower till this, the end of this week, as I pointed out, 18, 19, 20, towards the second half of this week. I would love to see gold move lower into this red oversold zone for this weekly turn date that you see here marked by this red diamond. If that were to happen, I consider that a strong indication that gold is ready to move into a bullish phase. In other words, it would make a nice weekly swing bottom and start moving up again. This particular red diamond here actually refers to that top right there, and that's where on the daily chart I was showing you that October 23rd thing. That was all because of this expectation here. So we're actually looking at this one right here, and that one here is the one I'm very interested in, and I would love to see prices move in here. Whether prices move down that low or not, it's irrelevant. I highly expect that gold is ready to put in a weekly swing bottom. It basically already has started here, but I think we still have a little more bearishness this week. So I'm going to expect prices to go down a little bit more this week. Preferably, I'd like to see it come down in here. But I'm looking at now that we're in that time zone right now that we need to start looking for gold in the short term, intermediate term, even into long term, for it to start turning bullish now from this time zone right here. It's time to look for gold to start moving up. Here's the monthly chart, and we can see we're at a double low here in the monthly, but the monthly can afford to go even a little lower into this zone right here and still be in that oversold zone and start moving up. So overall, I am now moving into a bullish gold phase following the end of this week. Okay, so that's my outlook. All right. I'm bearish right now for the next couple of days or so, but I'm not going to sell this already depressed market because it's already coming off of this oversold area here. I'm looking forward to just start to settle in around here. Oh, you know, I'm off camera. Okay, settle in around this area here. I'd like to see just pull back into this 18, 19, 20 period right here, and then we're going to start going back up again. All right, that's what I see with the cycles for gold. That's why I wanted to bring this video out now so that at least you know in advance what to be expecting for gold. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.